This show is void of reason, some people say benign. Come all you loyal Britons and watch 'Twas by Design.
Hi, hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another 'Twas by Design stream. I'm your host Chris. As always, I've got myself a brew. Cheers. That seems to be better. Back again with some more Monster Hunter World. Yeah, sorry about that. Literally as I started the stream, I watched the bitrate spike up to 33,000 kbps. No idea why, because no streaming service allows for that level of bitrate. And then it just crashed the stream on Twitter. It crashed the stream on Twitch, like immediately. Yeah, it was crazy, man. I've never seen it do anything like that, so I figured, right, I best restart. It also added like a 2-minute delay from what I could see to the stream, like right from the start, and I thought, well, I haven't done anything yet, I might as well reset it. So I had to go through and reset all the events set up on YouTube and all this, that, and the other, but it should be good now. It should be okay. Exclamation mark ID if you want to join the lobby. War will get the lobby pinned at the top of chat, I'm sure, at some point. Welcome in, War. Welcome in, Toro. I hope you guys are having yourselves a lovely, jubbly day today. Yeah, back in Monster Hunter. Space Marine. What, we're kind of done with it. Like, I think if I'd had like crazy good viewership, I would have kept going. But the viewership was shit. And I maxed out one character. So any update that they bring out, I've got a character max level ready to go into whatever future DLC that they add in. So yeah. And then as for the PvP, there's, I mean, it's just cosmetic items that you unlock for characters that are also tied to the PvE anyway. So it's, yeah, it's like, yeah, there's only 4 maps. It's good, but like, realistically, from a streaming perspective, streaming 4 maps on PvP for an 8-hour stream is a bit much. It's actually, like, the gameplay for the PvP is pretty solid. Not like the best PvP I've ever played, it's not the worst. But it's a very, like, compared to the other game mode, like the single player and the PvE, it's kind of a lot less there to do. Even with the PvE in Space Marine, whilst it is fantastic, a lot of the content is getting added in future updates. So, like, new enemies, new maps, new missions and stuff. So, they got a lot of things planned for the pipeline. But at the moment, there's only 6 missions there. And I've done all those 6 missions, I'd say each one of them 3 or 4 times on stream. So yeah, I'm pretty done with like the content that I can make for Space Marine at the moment. It's not a big game, it doesn't need to be. It's just a good game, solid, you know. It's not one of those ones with like a. The thing is, the end game is big in that there's a lot for you to level up and upgrade, like a ton of stuff. I could spend the next few months maxing out all the classes and everything and unlocking all the weapons and leveling them all up. That would take a long time. But it's basically like, okay, imagine the amount of content that Monster Hunter has, but then you were only able to fight 8 monsters. Let's say 8 or 9 monsters. And that was it. You know? Like, it's good, but you kind of need a bit more there. Yeah, it needs a bit more variety to the grind. Because otherwise it really feels like a grind. Because, don't get me wrong, the missions are all fun. But if you repeat a task enough times, you know, the fun slowly fades from it. Like, you don't have as much fun the next time you do it and the next time and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I think the Horde mode will definitely help alleviate that because the Horde mode's going to be, you know, you don't know. You can get random hordes of different enemies coming at you. I mean, that'll be really bloody good fun. Especially if they make it, like, properly defensive. And you can maybe build up defenses and stuff. That would be crazy. Like, get platoons of Imperial Guardsmen to come in. There's a lot of potential there for the Horde mode in that game. So I'm very excited to see what they do with that. But that's coming next year. But they do have new missions, new maps, and everything planned, I think, even for this month. So there is a lot of new stuff still coming. It's just, it's not there at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see who's in the lobby. Who's ready to hunt with us? Stank. Stank is here. We have one person. One person with us. How you doing, Lulu? Thank you for the 33 months. Hope you're having yourself a lovely, jubbly day today. So yeah, I figured just sit here in Monster Hunter, see if anyone joins. If not, I'll just drink tea and talk.
Hey, Twas.
Yeah, and you're gonna lurk for a bit. The wife's gonna watch. She's new to Monster Hunter. Oh, don't send her here then, mate. The hell. Don't send the wife here. This is. I'm not really gonna be doing much, to be honest, today. I'm kind of just at the moment. I'm waiting for next year. Like at this point, I'm really like, yeah. I'll play the updates to Space Marine and I'll play the patches to Helldivers, but I mean, obviously, there's nothing happening with Monster Hunter at the moment. Like it's very much like exactly the same game it's been for the past 6 years. Well, 5 years since Iceborne finished updating. How have I been? Existing, mate. Existing. Yeah. Ah. Got to MR100 finally. That's good. That's good. Let's get out of the town because I really don't like the Sharish siege music. Not pleasant to listen to. It's aggressive on the ears. I think it's designed like that to let you know that there's Sharish I like that. I like the Celiana theme. There's probably a mod I can get to always have Celiana theme. But yeah, Space Marine was fun. Just fortunately didn't quite get the support we needed for that content. Me to continue going regardless of. Again, I would have kept. You know me, man. Look at Monster Hunter Rise. There was fuck all to do in that game. I grinded out double Apex Diablos for months just to get MR999. Because we had the viewership. If you have the viewership and the support, I'll do it. I'll do the grind. I would grind out every single class to max. But the support was shit. The viewership was pretty crap. We only had one good day, and that was because someone raided in. And then, of course, my internet crashed on that day. And all of those viewers got expelled from the stream anyway. So, yeah. Joining server is killing you off, though. What do you mean? Joining server? For what, mate? Ah. No? Okay. You think he meant the joining server bug? Joining server bug? What bug is that? I don't understand. That's why I said, what do you mean? Joining server bug is killing me off though. Killing you off? I don't get it. The infinite loading. What, in this? I've never heard of it before. I guess because I always make a server. In Space Marine 2. Oh. In Space Marine 2. Well, we're not playing that anymore. We're not streaming it. Could have been there to support it if you wanted more Space Marine 2. Doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. How you doing, Jose? Welcome. Hope you having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. Dude, my controller keeps disconnecting, man. I swear to God, I just bought this controller. I just bought it. It's a brand new controller. I just got it. Brand new cables. And already keeps disconnecting. It's happening with Space Marine. Hey. See if I've got any more cables. Oh no, not. Oh, no, shouldn't have taken all those out. Whoops. That's not a USB cable. God of War Kratos, wrong game, mate. Good game, but not that this is Monster Hunter. Oh. Somewhere. I'm assuming that my USB is broken, but I don't know for sure. Oh, those are USB 2.0s for PS4 controllers. I've got a whole pack of them. Of course. Damn. USB-C connectors somewhere. What are they? I could have sworn I had a whole pack of them. I just bought a whole pack of them, I thought. USB-C? No. Oh no, I don't know what I did with them. Don't know, chat. Don't know unless they're in here. No. 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 No, I've lost them. I literally, I could have sworn I just bought a pack of them. But they're gone. I don't know where they are. No idea. Have to deal with this. I'm hoping it's the cable, not the controller. But it keeps disconnecting already. Alright, well, no one wants to join and no one wants to play. How long are we in? Half an hour in? cleaning the connections on this. Cleaning it out, guys, on the controller. See if that makes a difference. You know, like dust and shit gets in it. Maybe then it won't disconnect as much. I mean, it's not disconnecting at the moment. I'm like moving it around all over the place. Funny how it disconnects when you start needing to use it. In the middle of combat or something. I just bought this controller. Like brand new. And it's already disconnecting all the time. Crazy, man. Let's see if that makes a difference. For the connectors. Just got a little bit of plastic in there. How you doing, Mustachio? Welcome back. Hope you're having yourself a lovely, lovely day today. Alright, and then there were two. No, it's the cables. The USB-C cables are so crap. They don't last long. Like after a little bit, they just start disconnecting all the time. Then you get a new cable. It was the same with the USB, the cables before them, with the other connectors. I don't know what it is. Like the pin or the metal bit gets like a little bit bent, and then the connector doesn't quite line up perfectly. It's just badly made. Honestly, I want to get a PS5 controller that has no wireless. It's just a solid thing in here and just stays plugged in the whole time. That's what I would love to have. I don't want a wireless controller. I want a wired because I don't want to have to keep recharging it. I just, you know, I play long play sessions every day. It would run out of power every single time I use it, which is no good for me. I'll just leave it plugged in. I miss PS2 controllers, man. PS2 and PS1 and Nintendo 64 and SNES and Mega Drive. Just nice, big, thick, chunky cables. You bought one, it would never break. Like, well, maybe the N64 ones did, but that's just because their analog sticks were crap. But like all the other ones I just listed, dude, if you bought one of those controllers, I've still got all those controllers. They still all work for all of those systems. They were made proper. They were a lot simpler, admittedly. But it's always this. It's always this. These faffy little... It's too much weight here on a small point of entry. And that causes it to pull down. And too much... what's it called? What's the word for it? I don't want to say tension because it's not tension. But is it torsion? I think it's too much torsion. Causes a problem. I think that's the right word. You're thinking of buying yourself a controller just for Monster Hunter. Do you think you would miss out on something playing on a keyboard and mouse? I've always played them with controllers because that was the only option we had. Yeah. Like that was all we had. We had, you know, PS2. You only had the controller. I mean, they did have a keyboard and mouse attachment, but I didn't know anyone with it, and I don't think it worked with Monster Hunter. That was more for, like, texting in the online lobbies, you know, messaging people in the online lobbies. If you had the PlayStation 2 Ethernet adapter, which you had to get, or the dial-up adapter. Yeah. And then PSP, basically a controller, just without one of the analog sticks, and... It was awkward, but you know, you spent like 100 hours in Monster Hunter. You'd get used to it eventually. That was the thing. You had to like push through the bad controls with like the old Monster Hunter games because that was the thing that was letting them down. And then by the time the Wii came out, like you had both the analog sticks, you could control the camera and all this, that, and the other. And then on the 4U, it was back to basically back to how it was with the PSP again, pretty much. A little bit better though, admittedly, a little bit better. But yeah, these games have been, you know, other than Frontier, and the Frontier keyboard and mouse controls, by the way, were awful. Like, really, really bad. Other than Frontier, these games have always been designed with a controller. Because they're actually, you know, it's an action, third-person action game. And could Capcom get controller? Like, they understand it. So, I would say it's worth learning to play these games with a controller. Unless you're playing bow guns. Like, bow guns, you have a substantial advantage using keyboard and mouse. 100%. Because you have to aim. But when you're doing inputs, like for combos and stuff, I mean, you're better off probably with a fight stick than you are with a keyboard and mouse. I mean, would you ask yourself this? Would you play Street Fighter with a keyboard and mouse? You can do, but is it the best option for you? And that's kind of the question I'd pose for Monster Hunter. Like, you can, but I'd say a controller's better for Monster Hunter. A lot of third-person action games it is. Keyboard and mouse is for first-person shooters, for me. Always has been. You know, Doom, Aliens vs. Predator, Quake, Unreal Tournament. Like, those were the games I grew up with a keyboard and mouse. And strategy games, obviously. Age of Empires, Empire Earth, Warrior Kings Battles, StarCraft, Diablo. Those kind of games, PC, you know, Theme Park, Theme Hospital, Roller Coaster Tycoon. They're great with keyboard and mouse. First-person shooters, strategy games, keyboard and mouse, perfection. Action, RPGs, controller. That's for me. That's the way I split them, kind of. I play both, but it's just I prefer... You know, it's like a driving game. I want a steering wheel for a driving game. I don't want to play with a controller. I don't want to play with a keyboard and mouse. So I got a steering wheel. Actually, I don't know where my steering wheel is. My foot pedals are down there, but I do have a steering wheel anyway. Got just done like a nice little Logitech one. So I play driving games with that. You know? Use the controller that best suits the game, because you might improve your experience. It's like eating Chinese food without chopsticks. Eating it with a spoon and a fork. You know, you use a spoon and a fork for Italian. You don't use a knife and a fork for Italian. You know, woo, twirl it up. Woo. Yeah. And then chopsticks. Chopsticks for Chinese. Japanese food, use chopsticks. Knife and fork, that's for British food. American food, you just use your hands. Most of the time. Most of it's just... Like you go to them Indian restaurants and they say, oh yeah, you can eat with your hands here. You don't have to use the knife and fork. Straight away, hand in the curry. Proper like, grab some rice, grab a bit of curry, splat it on the rice with your hands. Curry all over me face. Yeah. You use the utensils that the people that designed the food intended. Although, admittedly, with Indian food, they want you to use the bread as the utensil. A lot of times you use the paratha or the chapati, the naan, the papadom. Use that to eat it, you know. Dip it, or you get some food on it. Yeah, the utensil is the food. It's weird, like otherwise. I mean, you can eat a curry with a knife and fork. Nothing wrong with that, but what they want you to do is get the bread, the sundries. Rice freeze. How you doing? Hope you have yourself a lovely, jubbly day today. Does that answer your question? How was Space Marine? Brilliant. Good game, shit stream. That's the best way to put it. How you doing, Luna? Welcome back. Hope you have yourself a lovely, jubbly day today. Internet kept cutting out as well when I was streaming it too. Constantly lost internet connection. How you doing, Matt? Welcome back. Yes, thank you. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Oh. You're doing good. You finally got Fatty's first phase down. Well, that's good. You still suck, though? Well, you will do. You will do. Don't worry about it. Everyone sucks. Until they get good. You just got to stick at it. Practice on other monsters, you know? I keep telling people, there's not many other people. Yeah, I know. Well, we were doing good for Space Marine, and then the internet cut out, and we lost all the viewers. Yeah. That's why I say it was bad stream. Imagine my luck. We finally get a massive raid. People come in and join in. It was so much interactivity going on. We're having a lot of fun, and then, bam, the net cuts out, and the viewers go. Well, the net didn't cut out. Sorry, Twitch cut out. Twitch cut out. YouTube was fine. No one was bloody watching on YouTube, though, were they? We had thousands of viewers on Twitch. Sucked, man. Vader, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It's good to have you with us. But the game was good. The game was good, man. The single player is the best single player I've played this year. It was incredible. It's probably the best single player we've ever had in a Warhammer game. It was that good. It was so epic. So epic. There's so many moments in that game where it's just like, yeah, if you want an action co-op game to play, get Space Marine, man. God damn. What a game. You still can't solo some monsters, so the skill ceiling's crazy high. Yeah, you gotta get good, guys. You gotta get good. It takes practice. Bro, have you seen the PS5 Pro pricing? I literally put a... Guys, fuck's sake. Look. You motherfucker. Look. Oi. Chat. Have I seen it? Follow me, you bastards. Look, I'm gonna post the link again. Follow me. For God's sake. Go there. Hit the goddamn follow button. I'm begging you. No one... I need them likes. I need them retweets. I talked about the PS5 at length on Twitter. I need those likes. I need your support over there. Help boost the old channel and the community. If you want to see my PS5, like, blimmin' hell, I've gone over all this. I talked about it at length yesterday as well. Twitter, guys. Get on the Twitter. In fact, I can link you to the post. I'll link you guys to the post. How do I... I'll link you to the post. I have no idea how to link you to a post. Here we go. Copy link. That'll be it. Look. There you go. There's the post. Tell me what you think of that. Want to help you with the golden monster? No, tradition. I will do nothing else until I've done tradition, which I will be doing in a second. But first things first. Look, I'll read you my post that I made on Twitter, because none of you are going to fucking hit the follow button. Well, maybe one of you will. But like, are you ready? So this is something that I find fascinating about people that say the PS5 is only $699.99. All right? And this is because I keep seeing it. They're like, people are like, oh, well, it's not as expensive as a PC. It's only $699.99. Bullshit. Bullshit. People keep saying it's $700. But it's not really, is it? It's not really, chat. It's not $700. That's nonsense. Okay? Because in the UK, it's £699.99. Yeah? Which is $914. And that's without the disc tray. If you want the disc tray, it's £99 extra. Well, of course you want the disc tray, because if you're buying a console, you want the physical copies of the game. Right? That's the whole point. So that's another $130 on top of the $914. Then you got to pay to play online. That's £60 a year here in the UK. And most console lifespans, let's say the average is 5 years. So £60 a year, 5 years, that's another £300, which is again about another $391 on top of the $914 and the $130. Then you're paying around $5 to $10 on average. Sometimes it can be a bit more, sometimes it can be a bit less, for a premium on every single game that you're purchasing over the PC. PC games are dirt cheap on Steam. Like, the only companies that sell them at the same price are people like, you know, a lot of the Western devs. But most of the time, the games are cheaper on PC. Don't even mention the sales in the post. Let's say you buy 40 games over a 5-year period. I mean, that sounds pretty reasonable, right? about eight games a year. You probably will. That's another $391 or £300 on top of the already existing extra fees, right? So that works out total at $1,826 for the PS5 when you include the additional fees and the cost to play online. Okay, $1,826. It, according, in UK terms. So that's for the marked up prices, the additional fees, and the fact that you got to pay to play those games online, which you don't have to do on PC. If you had $1,800, if you spend that on a PC, you're going to get a rig that can do everything. All right, you can play everything. There's going to be no hidden fees, cheaper games. You get the best community, and you get a workstation that you can incrementally upgrade as you wish. Whenever you want to upgrade it, you just take it out, pop it back in again. That's for $1,800 because that's the true price of the PS5. That's the true price when you include all the hidden fees, the extra stuff, the freaking disc tray, and the cost of it in the bloody UK, right? So when you break it down, if you're in the UK, just save a bit and get a PC. That's my advice. Get a freaking PC. Trust me, you will never look back. I promise you. You will never look back. Even if you spend $1,000 on a PC, you will get one that is as good as the PS5 Pro. 100%. 100%. You can get a 4070 Ti with that. And you'll be able to get yourself a nice motherboard. You'll be able to get yourself nice CPU. Probably have some money for some games left over. Everything. And I'm assuming you've probably already got a screen and a TV. So you won't have to buy that. I mean, if we put a TV cost on top of the cost of the PS5, if you want to get a 4K TV, that price goes up, skyrockets, because they're like £1,000 if you want a decent size 4K. But a PC screen's cheap. You can get a 1440p, 165 hertz monitor. I got one to replace my broken one. You can get it for under £200. Dirt cheap. So yeah. Despite the myths, you can absolutely get an incredible PC for $1,800. I've said one that can play everything at on the market at ultra 60 FPS. I would challenge you to find a game that you can't play ultra setting 60 FPS for $1,800 on a rig. There's no way. Anyway, that was my post about PC gaming on Twitter because it's bullshit. The price of the PS5 here in the UK at £700 is a complete piss take. Like, it's actually a piss take. And again, that's for it without a disc tray. Well, of course you want a bloody disc tray, so it's an extra £100. So it's £800. Mate, get a PC. 800 quid will buy you a good PC. Even that will get you like a nice 4060 or 3060 rig. That's my thoughts on the whole PS5 Pro thing. It's a load of shit. It's nonsense. And again, for the US audience, it's perhaps not as big of a deal. $700 is not the same as £800. All right? Because you have to remember, here in the UK, we earn less. We pay more taxes. Yeah? We've got, what's it? The value of our currency is worth more, and we can buy things globally. There's nothing to stop us buying things globally. So our pounds go further. So you are literally, like, in this day and age, when you say £700, you are saying $914 to us as Brits. That's what you're saying. Because, like, you can totally, if you're buying things online, you're paying dollar rates a lot of the time. Even here in the UK, because of the strength of the reliability of the dollar. Which is also reliable. The pound's also reliable. But you wouldn't pay $914 plus an extra $130. Because remember, you got to get the disc tray. I forgive me if I'm wrong. I wouldn't want to, like, if I'm buying digital, I might as well get a PC because I get the games cheaper. The Sony store markups on their games is insane. You want to be able to buy and play physical games if you're getting a console. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's just old Twas speaking here. But if I own a console, I want the physical copy. I don't want digital. Because I want to be able to get it a little bit cheaper. Because it's the price, the markup is insane on the Sony store. Yeah. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Follow me on Twitter. I post daily. The PS5's not even $600. It's expensive, man. The disc tray basically pays for itself with 3 to 4 games. Yeah, exactly. You want it. And again, The physical copies of the games are already more expensive. That's why I say the markups, you know, average markup. Right, you want to do some tradition, Leona? I don't understand what Sony's doing with that price. I mean, I'm a PC gamer, so it doesn't affect me. I'm going to be playing on PC. But I feel bad for console gamers because they've been waiting for a new console, an upgrade. A lot of them have. And I just, here in the UK, that's, dude, we're in a cost of living crisis. You can't be charging that much for a new console. You can't do that to people, man. It's rough. It annoys me. It's like it's such a bad read on the market. You need a PC for almost everything. Well, that's the thing. If you have a console, you still need a PC anyway as a workstation, right? That doesn't mean you need to put a GPU in it. The GPU. But, like, if you've already got a PC to work at, and it's got a motherboard, and you've got a free slot on the motherboard, well, guess what? Assuming your power supply is good, it is as easy as plug and play with a GPU. It's as simple as that. Assuming, you know, like I said, if you've got a PCIe lane and you've got a thingy, then... Nah, I'll stick by it, guys. I implore all of you. Before you make your purchase of that PS5 Pro, if you're in the UK, if you're in the US, okay, $700, you earn more. It's not, you know, you're not marking it against the pound. I can't believe it's £700. You don't understand. The pound is stronger than the dollar. A lot stronger. Like 30%. So we're paying 30% more than you guys. And that's for everything. Aussie Kate. Twas is live. I'm live every day, Aussie Kate. I'm live every bloody day. You cheeky mare. How you doing? Hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. I did exactly what you said. You bought a $2,000 PC and you don't regret it. That's what I'm saying. Over the course of that period of you not paying for the online, you would have spent that anyway on the thing. But now, if you save up a few £100 there, well, that's a motherboard and a RAM upgrade, you know? Oh, what's that? I've saved up 500 quid. Well, now I can get an upgraded CPU with a, you know, with the motherboard. What's that? I got £1,000, you know, saved it up. I could buy the new console, or I could get myself a 3080. There we go. How much are 4080s now? How much are 4080s? Like 1,200, 1,300? Let's have a look. I actually don't know how much 4080s go for. I'm guessing 1,200. How much is a 4080? No, not even. Not even. You can get them for like 800. £800 for a 4080. 900, 800 to 900. Some of the more expensive ones are a bit more. So 4070 is like 500 for a 4070. I mean, that's bloody brilliant. 4070. Just get that. Get a 4070. 4070 Ti. There you go. Straight from Nvidia, the 4080 Super. That's like the best one, isn't it? That's like the new one. 930 if you get it from Nvidia direct. So you get the Founders. You probably wouldn't be able to... yeah, if you're making an $1,800 PC with all the math that I just did, you could absolutely get a 4080 Super. Dude, you could do 4K 100 FPS with a 4080 Super if you're not streaming. Like, your PS5 ain't doing that. I mean, if you care about performance, then yeah. I think the problem is that people, when they think about the PC, they're like, if I can't get the best PC, then I don't want it. But that way of thinking is like limiting you a lot. Like a lot. Like, nobody has the best PC. That's the thing you have to come to terms with because, dude, unless you've got like SLI 4090s and an 8K monitor, you don't have the best PC. Alright? Like, you don't. There's always going to be someone with a better rig than you. But some people have that mentality like, oh no, I don't want a PC because someone's going to have something better than me. And then they'll be able to perform better and play better. No, 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 no. Just get the best thing that you can get. That's all you got to worry about. Make it as good as you can. And of course, the other important thing is make it, you know, make it yourself. That's all part of the fun of it. Let's make something with your two hands. Here's me, dear. Undo wall knock. Actually, we probably won't need it, will we? Definitely not. Nah, it's alright. Too much damage, isn't it? Strong. How did I miss that? Cheeky bastard. Oh, I missed that too. Oh, I mean, I hit it, but... Nice. Oh no, I can't reach! Leona, I can't reach! Oh, okay, I kind of reached. I'll let you grab that. Nice elder seal. How is it still alive? What the hell? Spread light bowgun and sword and shield? It doesn't make any sense. This is like the slowest tradition I've ever had. What is going on? What the f- What? And we didn't get the KO either. That shouldn't have been that slow. What spread bowgun are you using? That just kept going and going and going. I mean, I actually only missed one hit on its head when it was doing the flopping about over here. Doesn't make any sense. That was that was quite a good run. You were missing a lot of shots? Oh, okay, fair enough. That was okay for me. Have you got the Drac shot, Safi Drac shot spread? That's actually better for this. My best time on light bowgun for this is, I think, solo 258 with the Safi Drac shot. Evasion mantle and impact mantle, obviously. I mean, actually, 332, that's not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it was. It felt like it was going on for a lot longer, though. For some reason. The only upgrade you've done with your PC and the new SSD... Oh, I mean, that's the single best upgrade you can get. I've actually got a SSD 990 Pro, which I'm going to put in soon. I haven't put it into... I need to, like, transfer all of my... I need to migrate my Windows over. Blizzard Gust is actually better DPS than the Drac. Not on my runs for Velkhana, it wasn't. I did a lot better with the Drac. The Safi Drac. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'll show you my Drac build. Because the thing is, when it gets up and runs, you know, after it's been knocked down, you just do the reload. Yeah, you have the slow reload, but as long as you line that up and do that when he gets up and does a little, you know, he does the little run and then the 180 turn, you're fine. Like, you don't lose any DPS, really. It works for Velkhana. I think it's a bit better. What is my build for it anyway? There it is, Safi Drac shot. That's the one. Close range up, recoil. And then there's the build. Spread, peak, Wex, crit boost, crit eye, agitator, free Elm, mind's eye, coalescence for the boost, clutch claw boost. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I think the heavy artillery is just for Fatalis. I can't remember what have I actually got on the Drac shot though. I don't know. Doesn't let me see. But it is a good build. It is a good build. It's solid. Underrated, man. Underrated. Yeah, it's good fun. Hits hard. Let's see what's going on. What is going on? Proud White Knight? Aye. Mother... What did I print on a mug, chat? What did I print on a mug? So that I wouldn't be a mug. What did I print on... What did I print on a mug? Get your camps. Get your camps. I put it on a mug, guys, so you wouldn't forget. You have to buy the mug now. You don't have a choice. You got to buy the mug. You didn't get your camps. It'll remind you in future Monster Hunter games. I swear to God, the first thing I'm doing when I get wilds, the second we get, like, things open up and they start giving me, like, the options to farm for camps, I'm getting my bloody camps. I'm going to put my camps in all the spots. As many as they'll let me, anyway. You'll probably have to do quests, won't you, to unlock. They'll be like, oh, we found a nice camping site here, but it's overrun by Doshiguma. If you kill the Doshiguma, you'll be able to put a camp there. Get your camps. It's going to be interesting for a lot of you lot, because you're going to see how I approach a Monster Hunter game when Wilds comes out from the beginning. How I look at everything, how I observe. You're going to watch how much I bloody read. Read everything. Invest in everything. Read everything. That's the trick. Look, he's right outside the camp. But we'd have to run all the way over. Oh, hello. Cheeky bugger. If you keep running away like that, he's going to keep bloody dive bombing you. Also, his eyes are yellow. Wait, why didn't I make a pod? Why didn't I make a pod? What the hell? Nice one, Blade. It's probably ready, honestly. I've been fighting him for like 20 minutes. How the hell is he still going? Dunskies. Get your camps. Before you do anything else, go get your camps. Camps come first, guys. Camps come first. You're at end game, and you can get your camps at like MR16. You should be able to have every single camp by MR16. It wasn't giving you pods either. You probably exhausted all the pods early on with your longsword.